What is the easiest way to organise myself for HMRC self-assessment filing? Brought to you by Google's Bookkeepers. If you enjoy the content, then do subscribe, like and share the channel. So what's the easiest way? What can we say? If this is you, pile of receipts, letters, junk mail, everything all just in one. What can I tell you? Okay, so some record keeping tips. My first advice is just don't keep it like that. What I would suggest you do instead is invest in software. Software can be anything from free to maybe £40, including VAT, depending. Various software out there. There's QuickBooks. We are pro advisors, part of the QuickBooks program. Disclaimer: Xero, we're certified advisors, part of their program. Free Agent, we're part of one of their partners, and Pandal, we refer to Pandal a lot. They've got a free option as well as a paid for one, and Wave, we are part of their pro network too. So there's also with Free Agent, if you go for a bank account with NatWest or RBS or Metal, which is all part of the same banking group, then you get Free Agent for free. So what I would suggest is, first of all, you look into the software that's out there. Make sure you've got a business bank account, because oftentimes the reason why people are in a state of confusion for their self-assessment is because they've got a bank account with lots of transactions that have got personal items in there that have no business being in there, as well as their business items. So it's easiest to get this done when you have a separate bank account for your business transactions. And then what you need to do is you link your bank to your software, and you use your software to record your transactions, to do things like raise and send invoices, and also to capture and save your receipts within the software. Makes it a lot easier. Let's move to the paperless environment. Let's save some trees and not print off so much. Benefits of being paperless, if you didn't already know, but when you connect your bank to your software, then you actually don't need to have the physical printed bank statements. It's always good to you can keep them as a PDF, but it's less paper. You don't have to print it off. You don't have to have all those statements and reminders and stuff clogging up your life and your inbox and all the rest of it. You can automate the process by having your bank connected to your software. No need for the manual data entry. You can, if it's all being pulled in through your software from your bank into your software, there's no need to have the bank statement printed. Then you don't need to file the bank statement. And when you have the bank connected to the software, you're getting your information in real time. You can see literally on a daily basis how your business is doing. Now, in terms of record keeping, some tips is that I would suggest you get as much paperless as you can. Cancel your bank statements, cancel the credit card statements, log in and get them as and when you need them. Try and not clog up your life so much, but if you insist, or if you've already got them and you just don't know what to do with them, then let me give you some tips. And I know that some people are old school, they prefer paper, I get it, but increasingly, it's all at a premium. Like you've got to have the space to store this lot, and it's something else to have to do. Like, oh my gosh, where am I gonna put all this paper? So if you insist, then I suggest you get a system going. What you need to do is invest in 4 items, I'd say minimum. Get yourself a little in tray, get yourself a fat folder file, get yourself some dividers and a plastic wallet, some sort of envelope. And this is the system you kind of need. So you get your bank statements, if you're still getting them by paper, and you put them, when they arrive, just in the envelope, put them in the in tray, and then at a set time, preferably every week, go through your in tray, open up the bank statements, you file them in date order in your folder there. Put the most recent one on top. You can staple your receipts to the bank statement page, and you can keep all receipts in this wallet until and this wallet lives in this in tray. Put your receipts in here on a daily basis. On a weekly basis, you go through the in tray, and say you get your bank statement once a month, get the bank statement or the credit card statement, staple the receipts to the statement, put it into the folder. You can use dividers, so one divider is your bank statements, one is your credit cards, one could be for passwords and stuff like that, etc. Just get a little system going for yourself. You can put it all in one folder. If it spills over to two, then you label it this financial year folder 1, this financial year folder 2. If you don't have a software, then it's useful to have a spreadsheet. That's how I would suggest this. You set a regular time aside, at least once a month, if not once a fortnight. And what you do is you take your monthly bank statement. This is why I say do it monthly. You staple the physical receipt to the page, and then you log it onto the spreadsheet, and then you file that page in your folder, the most recent one on top. Easiest way to do it. You need to keep all receipts for 6 years. So ideally what you want to try and do is get your stuff into a folder, 1 year per folder, so that at any one time you've only got 6 folders. And then as you pass into year 7, you can shred that folder and recycle everything. And that's it. That will be your system that you can keep going. The only other thing missing maybe is a shelf. You keep your folder on a shelf, and you've got 6 years worth. Now the spreadsheet that you could use could be something like this, and it's in essence it's a cash book. It's a cash book which has been put on a spreadsheet. And the beauty of a spreadsheet like this one that I designed earlier is that the columns match what will go on the self-assessment, makes it doing it a lot easier. We're selling it on here for $9.99, but if you're one of our clients, just send me a message, you get it for free, not a problem. Close up look at the spreadsheet. So here we've just called this person Betty Accounts. We've just got a financial year, and these columns match the self-assessment. So you enter in the money in, receipts in, and the payments out, and then the total figures appear on the following tab, and then these are the figures that you just use for your self-assessment. So the numbers feed in. Very, very basic, but very easy. This is for those people who refuse to get the account software but are looking for some sort of system to bring some law and order into their lives. Any other questions, just send in an email, admin@booglesltd.com. If you like the content, then please do subscribe, like and share the channel.